Hello again, EY1. Hello, seahorse. Hello, pufferfish. Hello, jellyfish. It is Miss Edwards back again, and I'm delighted that I'm back to read you another story. Now, I've been thinking, I have been reading lots of caterpillar stories. So this time I thought I would do something different. The story I have chosen today is about a worm. Not just any kind of worm. It is superworm. Shall we find out why is he a super worm? Make sure you're sitting nice and comfortably. Okay, then let's begin. Superworm is super long. And superworm, well, he's super strong. Watch him wiggle and see him squirm. Hip, hip, hooray for superworm. Help! Disaster! Baby toad has hopped onto a major road. Quick! Whatever shall we do? Called his parents. Look! A superworm lasso! Superworm has rescued him. Yay! The bees are feeling bored today. They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees. No need to mope. Let's find out why. It's Superworm, the skipping rope. Do you like to go skipping too? Beetle's fallen in the well. Is she drowning? Who can tell? Not to panic. All is fine because it's Superworm, the fishing line. Wow, he's so good and so helpful, isn't he? Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, uncle ant and earwig aunt, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle and see him squirm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm. Oh, I hope you're cheering too. He's a very kind worm, isn't he? But the chant is carried in the air to Wizard Lizard in his lair. He mutters in his servant's ear, find that worm and bring him here. Oh no, I don't think so. That's not very kind. But look, the servant crow is black and grim, and everybody is scared of him. They all let out a fearful shriek to see their hero in his beak. Oh no! There he is, look. The servant crow is taking him to Wizard the Lizard. The wizard waves his magic flower. Now, Superworm, you're in my power, and you must tunnel, writhe and coil to find me treasure in the soil. Superworm is very cross to have a lizard as his boss. But when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. Oh no! For days he tunnels, twists and winds, but all the treasure that he finds is 2 small buttons and half a cork, a toffee and a plastic fork. The lizard flicks an angry tail. Have one last try, and if you fail to find that treasure down below, I'll feed you to my hungry crow. Oh, he's not a very nice lizard, is he? Look, there's the super worm working ever so hard to find the treasure. The crow is flapping through the night. Everybody looks up in fright. They see him perch upon an oak and listen to his dreadful croak. Superworm is good to eat. Superworm's a special treat. He'll be juicy, fat and firm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. Oh, look at all of the other bugs looking up in fright. Action, quickly, at the double. Superworm's in frightful trouble. We must help him if we can, and we must hatch a cunning plan. So all the animals have gotten together to think of a way of rescuing the superworm. The garden creatures leave their home, carrying a honeycomb. They jump and fly, crawl and creep. What super teamwork, all working together. And they find the lizard fast asleep. They chew the petals off his flower to rob him of his magic power. The caterpillars fetch some leaves, while busily the spider weaves. The web is strong and the web is tough. The web is plenty big enough. The wizard wakes. This isn't funny. I'm wrapped in leaves and I'm stuck with honey. Then up the bees, beetles fly and lift the web into the sky. This is the place, and bang, crash and thump, the wizard's in the rubbish dump. And now from somewhere underground, there comes a distant rumbling sound. The earth begins to heave, and then Superworm is back again! Yay! Superworm, the swing, the slide, the hula hoop and the fairground ride. Superworm, the belt, the hat, the crane and the train, and the acrobat. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, uncle ant and earwig aunt, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle and see him squirm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm. Oh, aren't the animals all happy? I'm so glad Superworm was back again. I hope you enjoyed that story, everybody, and I will see you soon for another story. Bye bye, EY1. See you soon.